So check this out. I was taking a shower, right? And like
We don't want to hear the story.
Let me go. Anyways, let me continue on. So I was drying off, right? And I noticed, okay, hairy legs, whatever. There's 2 bald spots on the top of my legs.
Dude, that happened to me today too.
What the fuck is this? Why is there a consistent amount of hair everywhere except for those 2 little spots? So a couple of days later, I'm in the bathroom, right? And you're reading a book or you're like on your cell phone, and I realize when I move my hands, that's exactly where my hands are. So I basically wore in my legs. There's no hair there.
It's funny,
what the fuck is that?
It's funny you mentioned this because I've been using a computer ever since I was like maybe 10.
Yeah.
So I've worn out my arm because of like the whole dragging my mouse like this. So it's all shiny here.
It's all shiny.
Like, look at this. Look at this.
Polished wrists from gaming.
Yeah, I polished this whole wrist down, and
Nice.
then we're gonna.
I got bald spots here and here for my gloves at work. Every time I go like this,
Wow.
the collar of my glove rips off all the hair.
Oh, God.
And my thighs are bare because instead of wearing long johns, because it's cold as fuck. And the hair pokes through the long johns, and when I move it rips it out.
On that note, let's start it off. I'm Adam, like usual. We got Erickson, Mayoor, Dodds is new. His name is Kyle. We call him Dodds, Brandon, and Matt.
Anyways,
What have we all been playing this week, Matt? We'll start off with you this week.
I finally beat StarCraft 2 on Brutal.
On Brutal? What?
The story mode. Yeah.
How long did it take you?
It didn't take me. It actually took me a shorter amount of time because I did it on hard the first time, so I was able to. I knew what was going to happen ahead of time.
Okay, so
and
it's
I
the
kind
same
of
shit.
abused the game a little bit. Like,
in what way?
You didn't cheat, did you?
No, I didn't cheat because that would have erased all my achievements. Like, it would have stopped them.
Yeah,
from
that's the
happening.
whole point. Anyway, go on.
I would say before any big initiate because I got fucked over a few times. Like, I have a big army. The thing with my bases is I don't build a base.
Why?
I build the necessities that I need to upgrade and to just build certain units. And then I take my whole army and I go attack in a certain area because that's what I needed.
Uh-huh.
But then every now and again, for some reason, the computer sends their guys from the back and then I get
Do you
wiped out.
lose?
Yeah. That's just the way they are.
Sorry.
No, go.
Does the AI cheat?
No, they don't actually cheat.
So what makes it brutal?
The units, they have a more variety of units. They're a little bit stronger. But the thing is, they give you Kerrigan, and she's an animal.
Okay.
Like, I literally can send her in alone. As long as I'm with her, I can destroy most of the people. Because the way it works is things upgrade and level up. So she gets multiple level ups. She gets abilities.
Mm-hmm.
She has a tree, so you can choose whatever abilities. The ones I choose makes her almost invincible, almost. Because one of her abilities is like a smite.
Okay.
Like, it just nukes one person down.
Mm-hmm.
Like, the Thors or the, what's it called, the battle cruisers.
Yeah.
I can take them down to like 3 or 4 health, like little bars.
Just with her.
Just with her, and then just with that ability. And then 2 auto attacks will kill it. So the thing is, another ability that I chose for her was her passive, which was creates a chain lightning on every auto attack.
Okay.
So it bounces, whatever. But then later on in the tree, I get another one that increases her attack speed by 15% each attack for up to a cap of 3.
Okay. And how long do you have it for? The entire game?
Yeah, you have it for almost some missions that they incapacitate her for other stuff, but you get another champion that's almost as strong as her.
Okay.
But yeah, so she gets an increased attack speed with a chain lightning and that smite, which is on cooldown for like 5 seconds.
5 second
and then
cooldown?
Yeah, and then I get like a mend, so it's an instant heal plus a heal over time.
Okay.
And then she's just like invincible at that point.
So like, but then
she dies.
On Brutal, what makes it so hard?
Well, that's what I'm saying. Like, it's a variety of troops. Like, they won't just have like the lesser of the tiers.
Okay, and
They'll
she
have
helps
all
with the lesser ones, or
she helps with everything. I just send her like usually what I did to attack an enemy base was I send all my units. Like, I only usually built 2 later on.
Okay.
The Ultralists and the Hydralists.
Mm-hmm.
Because the Ultralists are like your giant tanks, and the Hydralists just take care of the flying units.
Okay.
And I would send them around to one side, and then I would send her around to the other.
Oh, so you double.
Yeah, but like, cause she can handle herself.
Okay.
Because her last ability, it's like the big ones. There's 3 of them. One is you shoot like a giant area explosion, but it's on a 300-second cooldown.
Okay.
And it's not worth it because of the damage it does isn't really equal up.
Okay.
The other ability that I chose not to take was a mothership. It's like a big alien ship that comes down and helps you fight.
Okay.
Again, the cooldown's 300 seconds, but if it dies immediately, it's pointless.
It's useless. If it lasts 5 minutes, that's pretty good, though.
Yeah. But if it does, which
then
it usually doesn't. Which it usually doesn't.
You working on that APM, Matt?
No, I don't bother with
What's
that.
APM?
Actions per minute.
Oh, okay.
Anyway, so yeah, The one that I choose is a drop pod, which holds like a bunch of Hydralisks, Zerglings, and Roaches.
Mhm.
So that's not bad because they're like cannon fodder for her.
Okay.
I just drop it right on top of her, and everything focuses those while she's chain lightning everything at high speed
Oh
and
god.
healing herself.
That's just stupid broken.
Yeah.
Like, how is it even difficult if that's
Oh
what
no,
you have?
it's hard because she dies, but it's just like
Once she dies, you're fucked.
yeah.
Mission's over.
No, well I have no because she respawns after a while, but it's just like
Yeah, I forgot.
they can
about that.
swarm you fast enough. It's just that I save all the time before big initiate. So
Okay.
because they have a selective pattern. Like
Mhm.
if I start every mission, that's how they're gonna come at me with those troops every time until I say like I blow up their base or I do a certain thing to trigger other missions.
Okay.
Then they'll change it a bit. But normally because I saved and loaded,
Mhm.
I knew how they were gonna come at me,
Okay.
so I could prepare for it.
Every time you say "come at me," I think "come at me, bro." Every single
Come at
time.
me, bro, yeah.
Anyways,
Where's
Brandon.
Sean? Where's Sean?
What's
What?
Sean at? Brandon, what have you been playing this week?
Music
Music. You've been playing music. That's good.
What kind of music,
When
When was your
Brandon?
last exam?
today. I'm
Oh,
done.
that's right. You had it today.
But I played GTA today.
Oh, you did.
Yeah, I played about an hour before
So
coming here.
Playing music.
Yeah, I've been playing music.
Sitting there in the car listening to the radio.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And then drinking coffee.
It's
Playing coffee.
Those coffee houses where he does his studying, I guess. It's a good week for Brandon.
No games.
All right. Dodds, what have you been playing this week? Pick up any of that Call of Duty still?
I played some Ghosts. I played some NHL 14. Some
Oh yeah,
Hearthstone.
how's that?
NHL 14 is a great game if you've never played hockey before in your
Okay.
life. Because anytime, like especially the be a pro mode where you're your own character,
Mhm.
I like to be a defenseman, so I play D.
Oh god, that's gotta be so hard.
The second you move an inch out of position where because you know like if you play with that arrow that tells you where to be,
Yeah,
you get that blue arrow to tell you like
yeah.
okay,
it
well
tells you
it's
where
a
to go.
power play. Puck's gone down low. You want to pinch in a bit to grab it on the boards.
Yeah.
But no, the computer thinks you're supposed to be here. So the forward who's in front of the net comes to take your position because you're out of position.
What a fucking...
And then you get the puck and you're like PK Subban winding up for a slap shot and there's no one in front of the net. It's like, what?
PK doesn't even
Forget
need that.
everything you've ever known about hockey if you want to play that game.
Well, see, the thing is, maybe it's just because like you have to change the strategies.
Well, yeah,
In the
you can
coaching?
like on the D-pad you can select your aggressive forecheck or get in front of the net.
But in a
even
PK
then, the second you're an inch out of position, someone's sprinting to
take
cover
your-
you, and then you end up trying to like you're trying to wheel everything on the power play, right?
Yeah.
You're trying to get to the middle of the point, and then
Okay.
everyone's supposed to shift over.
Yeah.
So you're just fucking smashing into this asshole who's come to take your place, and then you don't know what to do, and then no goals. But I mean, it's not a terrible game. I mean, it's EA, so you try to play Hockey Ultimate League or hockey,
Yeah, the
and
hockey, the Ultimate Team, or
that's
whatever.
it. And
It's
you
so
need
hard,
so many
though.
points to buy
Cards.
boosters.
Yeah,
and
it's so hard
it's
though
pay to
because
win.
all your players are so shit.
Yeah, my team is garbage.
They're so bad.
And then, like, I stopped playing online because, like, I show up and their first line, because you pick your favorite team, and you get, like, an assortment of people. So I picked the Habs naturally.
Who would pick the Habs?
Why wouldn't you pick that?
They gave me my gold players, fucking
Yeah.
Ryan White and Travis Moen is my
Yes.
first
What?
line. Ryan White is
Yes.
my first line center.
It's terrible. That is terrible.
It's like, and then they give you an assortment of AHL and QMJHL players.
God,
And
that's
garbage goaltending.
terrible.
So then I stopped
But
playing online.
it's cards, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
And I stopped playing online because I was getting my ass kicked. And then then all you got to do is play offline, put the settings low when you win a bunch of cash to buy
Buy more cards.
buy
yeah.
more cards. But it costs like you need to play 10 games to buy a gold pack. It's not a horrible game, but that Hockey Ultimate Team is a lot of fun because you get to mix and match different players to build your team. But
Yeah.
you need to pay to win.
Oh.
Yeah.
It takes
Moderate.
way too long. NHL 14 is okay. Hearthstone is fun if you're not a Magic player, but I am a Magic player.
So you don't like it?
I did enjoy it. It was
You
nice
missed the
to
mana
play.
tap, don't you?
Exactly. I mean, it's
I
nice
would-
that you don't get mana blocked.
I would have tapped my mana.
But because you get a mana every turn.
Yeah.
But it's fun to play on my lunch breaks, but it wasn't exactly as immersive as I thought it was going to be.
No.
Magic the Gathering.
Did you play Arena though?
No, honestly I played for an hour. And
Oh.
I haven't gotten any farther. It was a lot of fun. I'd still rather play Magic.
Okay.
And GTA 5 is awesome. It's a lot of fun. They still haven't really quite gotten moving your character around properly.
Really? What do you mean? In
I don't
what way?
know. You try to go up a staircase and the camera swings around for some reason. You end up running into the side of the staircase for
I thought you were going to talk about the jumping thing. Like, say you
That
jump into
too.
a
Jump
wall.
into walls. Yeah.
yeah,
just
and, like
kinda
you're running to
fall.
try and jump over something, and if you miss it, you lose health.
Mayoor, what have you been playing?
I've been playing Tales of Xillia. I want to platinum the game.
Still, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay,
but
now you're playing the unknown. What was it called?
unknown difficulty.
But what was it
Just
called?
Question mark, question mark, question
It
mark.
is
Oh,
actually
it
called.
never changes. I thought it was just you didn't know what it was called until you unlock it.
No.
Oh,
It's just unknown. It doesn't.
That's so dumb. Why did they
Yeah.
give it a name? Fuck.
The thing is, I'm playing it way too easy right now because I put 10 times experience on
Okay.
because you're allowed to choose different things when you beat the game. So yeah, it's too easy.
It's too easy still.
Yeah, but I'm gonna try.
But
to
you
find the
unlock
harder-
that crazy OP weapon, no?
I unlocked all the crazy OP weapons.
That's why it's too easy, I guess.
Yeah, but I'm not using them, and it's still too easy because I level up way too fast.
That's so
10
weird.
times experience.
Wait, why do you have 10 times experience?
Because when you beat the game, you get the new game plus,
Okay.
and you get options like to add experience upgrades, gold upgrades, stuff like that.
Mhm.
So I was like, it's in my second playthrough. I want to beat it fast. So I do 10 times experience. It's way too easy.
Oh, you can actually change it
yeah, 'cause
in
I
the
did-
settings. Oh, okay.
You say you're determined to go to plat, but how really are you determined to go plat? Like, you're really gonna go for it?
And
Platinum and
Yeah.
Knack?
Yeah.
You
yeah
put
but-
like 50,
Arkansas.
60
I've already
hours.
put 50 hours into
You
Knack,
might as well.
and I'm gonna do it. It's just, it's taken long. Anyways, I'll get into that when we get to my games. Mayoor, continue.
Yeah, but the only thing that's left for the platinum trophies are the tedious ones. Like
Oh,
I've gotten all the hard ones. It's just the ones like find all the items in the game
okay.
and
Oh,
like
God.
do like 999 times for each character special. Each character like play the character for about 30 minutes connected to each character.
Mhm.
Because in the game you could connect to each character and you are given a special move.
Okay.
So I had to play 30 minutes with each connection, which I had to play the characters I've never played and are really annoying to play, like this stupid
Oh,
caster.
okay, yeah.
He just stands there.
Yeah,
and
that's
casts
so
shit.
boring. Yeah, playing a caster in a Tails game.
Yeah.
It's pretty stupid.
Yeah, like during the game, you do the different things to get titles.
Yeah.
And each title gives you a certain amount of grade, and you spend the grade when you beat the game to get upgrades for the next game.
Oh, okay. So that's why it's also easier.
Yeah, but it's the same thing for all Tales games. They're all like
I don't think I've ever been in a Tails game, so I wouldn't know what happens at the end of one.
it's
Watch
like
the
30
anime.
hours just
Yeah.
to beat it.
It's
like
fun,
I've been Tales of the Abyss 4 times. but
Why?
It's
God.
fun. It's so much fun.
Well, he said it was his favorite game before, so I mean, like, yeah. All
I enjoyed
right.
the story in that one.
Man, if you base like the amount of times you've beaten the story as your favorite game, I guess the original BioShock is my favorite game.
Really? How many times did you beat the story in Bioshock?
3.
Wow, really? You played
Yeah.
Bioshock
Right.
1 3 times? Anyways, Erickson, what have you been playing this week?
So I went back to Realm Reborn. I said,
Yeah.
For those who don't know, Final Fantasy XIV, Realm Reborn.
Why would you go back to that?
Well, the
It
reason
looks
why
better now.
No, compared to like 4 years ago.
Yeah.
Because we played it like a few months ago, and then he
Oh,
went. That's
never
why
mind.
he went back to it.
So the reason why I went back to it because there's a big patch coming in, going to be housing where you can make your.
Why would you need housing though? In
I don't
an
know,
MMO, what does it actually
I
do?
wouldn't want to make my house because it sounds like a lot of effort in that game. Because you got to farm everything.
I would break everything in Erickson's house.
You can't do that, by the way.
Oh.
But anyway, well, housing is just for like well, of
You
course,
get a maid.
For in any MMO, what the hell do you actually use
it's
housing for?
For
funsies?
you get a maid.
You get a maid.
You gotta
You
make-
ring a bell and she
You get a
comes.
Filipino maid.
No, it's a little cat girl with big tits. And she's
Well, that
wearing
would
a
be
bikini.
anyway. Housing that's one of the few things.
Yeah. Okay.
The reason why I came back is they're releasing a new raid dungeon.
Okay. Yeah. But basically, you got the end game, did everything, and then you just kind of stopped playing.
Well, not really. It's just like how it works in like once you reach level 50, you get an epic quest where you have to get your weapon.
Okay.
And it gets very tedious. Like,
Did you ever get it or?
well, as soon as I got back, my cousin invited me into his guild.
Okay.
And, like we
Which
did
was
everything. We
sorry,
did. If
The big complaint I had about Final Fantasy XIV is whenever you're doing like a story quest and you go into an
kicks you
instance, you can't go into it with someone else.
What?
Yeah,
You can't do any quest with friends because it doesn't link the quest.
you can do like a side quest with everyone,
If
but as soon
you're
as
all
you
on
have,
it.
if
If
you're
you're
all
all
on
on
the
it.
same quest, yeah. If you're doing some sort of side mission where you have to act, some sort of main mission where you have to actually go inside a little instance to fight some boss or something like that, you can't go in with any friends. It's
How
really
far-
stupid.
well, how far you two have gone before you called it
30
quits?
something?
Yeah, I was late.
36. Yeah, I was further. I made it actually further than
He
you.
made it further than me. I was like late 20s, but I had my second guy up to 15 already.
I didn't play it.
Well, I
You
was
didn't
like,
play?
my main guy was 36 and my other one was like 20 something.
I'm 25.
I was leveling up 2 at
Me
the
too.
same time.
Anyway, so yeah, so we've done everything. Like there's 3 main bosses. Ifrit,
But Ifrit, wasn't that like earlier on though? I remember
Hard
fighting him.
in hard mode.
No, yeah.
Oh,
you just
there's a
meet
different
him. You just
difficulty?
meet him, yeah.
And there's going to be how it works. There's a normal mode, hard mode, and extreme mode in the next patch.
How do you like change modes? Do you have to make a new character?
No, it's once you reach level 50, it's hard mode. But then they're releasing another one called
Mhm.
extreme mode.
But how do you change to hard from the hard to extreme?
Well, you have to get the quest for it.
Oh, you have to. Oh, it's a quest. Okay.
Like, so if you don't have the quest, then you can't queue with people.
Okay.
Who have
Yeah.
it. But anyway, I like Realm Reborn. Like, it's different than WoW. That's for damn sure. Because the great thing about it, like, you can have one character that can have all the jobs. Like,
Yeah, that's good.
you can be the Dragoon, you can be the White Mage.
But that's gonna take how long?
Yeah, it would take forever, but at least you don't have to make new characters.
Hold on. If you want, you know, they're not
Yeah.
forcing you. You can make characters with. If you want to make a Mikote, the cat
You see,
people.
that's why I think they did it, because it's like you run out of quests. That's what it is.
Yeah.
You're gonna run out of quests, and you're just gonna have to grind fates and the stupid dailies.
And dungeons and
Yeah. It's gonna take way too long to do any of that because there's nobody playing anymore on the lower levels.
Yeah, but see, that's another problem with that is as soon as you try and make a new class, all the missions are already done. Like, all the quests already done. You start a new class, there's no way to level other than grind shit, which is so
Grinding and
goddamn
farming,
slow.
that's what the game is about.
Anyway, we're having fun with that, but I did get Hearthstone a few days ago, and you know, the game's fun. I put 16 hours in it, but you know,
Yeah, you got owned in Arena.
I got owned in Arena, and
Shit happens. It's okay.
But you know, but then the game, you know, becomes predictable, of course.
Yeah, well, I mean, mages are always going to polymorph. Priests are always going to use mind control. You just have to bait people into using shit.
When I first played my first ranked game, like, I'm playing with people who already have OP cards, and that's...
Yeah, because if they spend money on cards, they bought cards. Or maybe they played Arena before they actually played any ranked, so they got more packs. There's a lot of things that could happen or whatever.
Anyway.
You okay, Dan?
Nope.
Brandon's dying.
The cat allergies. Doesn't
My
matter.
jacket's
Yeah, that's right. You have two cats.
That
So,
makes-
yeah,
Just
obviously
concentrated cat.
Don't go near him. He may die.
You may die.
No, I'm just, that's why I'm
There's
a bit
room for
stuffy.
improvement for Hearthstone, obviously. Like, it could be better.
It could be better, but it's still fun
It's
for
still
what
in
it is.
beta, so let's see what happens.
I'm not a fan of the particle effects in Hearthstone.
Brandon being Brandon.
The particle
The
effect.
shadowing and the textures.
They're kind of,
Not
they're
too
kind of
boring.
2D, right?
Yeah, exactly.
They almost look like cards.
Almost.
I mean, I don't know what kind of atmosphere you're trying to set up here. There's not too much in terms of music.
Yeah.
No.
There really is not. In terms of music, there's nothing in
Isn't it
Hearthstone.
supposed to be, Hearthstone's supposed to be made for tablets too? And
Yeah, they're going to do
Yeah,
that next year. It's coming out on, like,
Dude,
iPad.
that is smart.
Yeah.
I
Because
would-
it's made. It looks like it's made for
Yeah,
that.
absolutely. I would fucking, if I'm like going on vacation or like on a plane or on a train or something, just
You take trains? Oh, yeah.
Dude,
that's
trains.
good.
planes, trains, and automobiles.
Yeah. Hearthstone for days.
It's cool. All right. I guess on to me. I was trying to platinum Knack, which is fucking crazy, fucking stupid, because at this point I've played the hard mode 3. I'm on the 3rd time, right? And at this point I could blow through it so fast, like it's pathetic. I played 4 hours and I'm like 3/4 of the way through the game or whatever. And like I'm almost done in like 3 or 4 hours compared to like the first time I played where it took me like 10 to 13.
it's still funny to watch you die a lot, though.
I don't no, I
Watching
do not
Rotunda rage is like my favorite thing.
I do not die as much as I used to. I barely die, actually. I had a hit combo of like 60. I had a hit combo of like 60. No, what's pissing me off is because I have to get these fucking... When you find chests, okay, basically you need to get these diamonds, okay? And there's diamonds, there's emeralds, there's these gems. And when you get a certain amount of them, you unlock a different form of Knack. Now, to get one of the trophies, you have to unlock all the forms of the Knack. And...
The Knack.
Of the Knack,
The Knack.
yes. You have to unlock all the forms of Knack. And the diamond ones are so fucking rare to the point where I got like 2 in my...
Don't you have like 4?
I have 4 in total, but 2 in one playthrough and 2 in another playthrough.
Yeah.
Now I'm on my 3rd playthrough. I'm in chapter 8. I'm near the end of the game almost, and I haven't gotten a single one, which is pissing me off.
The thing is, like, do you have to play through it several times to get those? Like,
The diamonds, yeah, because you have to keep playing it.
Are
Just
So you can't do it
to
in
get
one
the chests.
playthrough?
No, it's
You
impossible.
can't, like, there's no like secret. Like,
No, because there's 90 different gems you need in total, like 15 emeralds, 10 diamonds, 20 of one of the other ones or whatever. 90 in total, there's only 68 chests. So minimum it's 2 if you get fucking lucky,
Yeah.
but you're probably going to play 3 or 4 playthroughs.
if not more.
If
'Cause
not
right now you have
more.
0.
Oh, is it right?
You can farm, yes. You can farm them, but it's so long and stupid because basically the way you farm chests for diamond ones is you start the game
Reset
and...
checkpoints.
No. What you have to do is you start off at the beginning of the chapter, and you hope to God that the chest is close and like with easy enemies in between you and the chest. So you go to the chest, open it. If it's not what you want, you
Restart.
exit the game. Not just exit to the
Oh, I
main
can
menu.
restart.
You exit the game and restart it.
Oh, God.
That's why I don't want to do it, because I have to exit the game. If I just had to go back to the main menu, I would be okay
Load
with it,
saves.
and I would do that.
Yeah,
But I have to exit the game completely and reload it, which takes a good like a minute for the entire thing,
But the
the
thing is,
entire
like-
process.
The thing is, if you're going through a playthrough and you're not getting any,
You spawn randomly? I don't know.
It is random, but it's like they all have different rarities, and the diamonds have a really high rarity, but too high. And I think the designers should have put into place to the point where on multiple playthroughs, once you have like the third or fourth playthrough, they come more frequently.
Try for an hour.
try for a bit. And
Okay, fine. I'll try for an hour. Okay, I'll try for an hour, but I can't stream that because I'm constantly exiting the game.
Yeah, you can't stream that. That's
But-
unfortunate.
Anyways, so yeah, I played a little bit of Assassin's Creed also, Assassin's Creed Black Flag. I only played about 2 hours. I got my ship and I went to the pirate haven and did like a quest there. So far it's pretty fun. It seems like it has a lot of promise to it, and like I had never played the third one, but I heard it was total shit.
Yeah.
If you've listened to the podcast before, Sean goes off all kinds of craziness when we talk about the
most
third
mediocre
Assassin's
at
It is
Creed.
the most hard game ever.
Yeah, but
Stab.
I don't
Stab.
understand. I don't know.
The
Like,
combat's still really easy.
Stab.
No,
Well, yeah, it's counter stab.
No, the combat is good because you can create combos with the different weapons, which is unique. That's the
pretty
good.
cool.
That's the only good part. The rest is shit.
Yeah.
But
Because every Assassin's Creed I
Yes.
played, it's parry. Stab.
counter, man. Just
Yeah,
counter
Counter
everything.
stab.
All you do is counter. Like I try to sneak through things, and then one guy sees me, and then there's 20 guys on me. So I'm like, okay, you guys wanted to
I'm
die.
gonna counter the shit out of
I
all
don't.
Now I'm
of
gonna
you.
fight all of you.
The only blades I use are my hidden blades, and I just counter.
No,
with
I just
those.
use swords.
Oh, fuck that.
Because you at least can kill people. I don't want to wait for them to attack me. I go kill them.
No, they attack you so fast if there's like 12 of them around you.
it's too fast.
Hidden
and too
blade,
furious.
hidden blade.
Too
And then you
fast.
can combo two hidden blades.
Too soon.
What are you talking about?
What
He
are you talking
just
about?
died.
That's what I said immediately when he died. Oh, he went too fast, too
okay,
furious.
If it was Nelson Mandela, then it's too soon. Paul Walker, I really couldn't care. Like
hey,
he's
he's a very nice guy.
yeah, but like,
He's a very nice
I
guy.
know
Talk
that.
to my friend on the phone.
I know that, but I still don't like. I don't mind making a joke about him. I
Yeah.
don't know.
Okay. Anyways, on that note,
But it just doesn't make sense. His friend's the owner of a race car company, and they died in a race car.
Okay, I'll explain it to everyone. I mean, out of the whole Fast and Furious franchise, Paul Walker was not in Tokyo Drift,
No.
so he
But they will bring
decided.
that guy in.
But prior to the crash, he decided to go all drift mode, and then they end up crashing.
If he would have learned how to drift.
Didn't get that
If
drift.
he was in the
Bow
movie-
wow.
if he was in that movie, he would have been perfectly
Would've been
fine.
fine.
But
He was
driving.
in the passenger seat.
was-
I know.
His race car buddy was driving.
Anyways,
A
so
Porsche.
on to the question of the week, discussion topic. Basically, we watched all the trailers for the it was a GVX or whatever. Yeah, the Spike
VGX.
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 The Spike Video Game Awards. I don't know what the X stands for.
Extreme!
Yeah, Extreme. Video Game Extreme. It doesn't even sound like an award show anymore. Anyways, so we watched all the new
What
trailers.
does X
Everyone
stand
just
for?
says extreme.
Yeah. Basically, I want to get everyone's opinions on what you guys thought about the trailers, which one you're most anticipated for, and I want to run down who won what. And basically, according to Spike, these are the winners. There were no really repeat winners except for GTA, won Game of the Year and the Soundtrack of the Year.
Yeah, fact.
Okay? Yeah. So those are the only ones that repeat, but it's funny because some things you wouldn't expect, like, to where it goes, right? A lot of people said The Last of Us would win Game of the Year, but it won the best PlayStation Game of the Year, right? So it's kind of trade-offs. The one thing that I do agree with on this that is sort of like probably a bigger thing than anything else would be the Studio of the Year, which they named Naughty Dog was the Studio of the Year.
Because of...
Because Naughty Dog makes sick-ass games and they know how to make fucking games. But like the best shooter was BioShock Infinite apparently to them.
Oh, yeah?
That's weird.
Best RPG
But
was
compared
Ni no
to
Kuni.
what?
But that was like
Yeah.
basically the only RPG this year.
No, but it does make sense because the only other shooters are what? Call of Duty and
Yeah,
Battlefield?
Call of Duty and Battlefield.
Exactly, so it is better.
I mean, Bioshock Infinite kicked ass.
Yeah,
man.
it was a good game, but it's like you would consider that more like almost like an adventure shooter
Yeah,
than an
but
actual
when you say
hardcore
shooter, Bioshock Infinite's at the bottom of my list.
Exactly.
No,
When you
but
think
if you
shooter,
if
that's
you
not what you
compare
think.
it- If you compare it as a shooter to the Call of Duties and Battlefields,
Yes.
which have used the same mechanics for years.
Yes, it's true. But what
It's
we're
different.
saying is when you hear shooter, you don't think Infinite.
It's
Of
like when I
course.
go out and I want to buy a first-person shooter, Bioshock isn't the first thing I
No.
beeline for.
No. Best DLC, Blood Dragon. Fucking
Yeah.
for sure.
Oh, yeah.
For sure. Did you play Blood Dragon?
I did
Oh,
not.
You need to
Man.
try that shit. It's fucking hilarious. Yeah.
Play it stone.
It's really funny. And
It-
it's super
in the
psychedelic
first, like,
80s.
In the first 2 minutes, or even the first 30 seconds, they blow up Toronto.
Yeah, it's hilarious.
Yo, I'm in. I am in.
It's pretty funny. Best Nintendo game was Super Mario 3D World, which just recently came out, but that's
Saw
been
Joe
getting
play that
crazy reviews. It's been like 90s, like Metacritic is over
What
90.
about Zelda?
Sorry? Zelda? Wind Waker?
Yeah.
The new one?
No,
It's just a
what's it
remake.
called?
Oh, that is
Past.
best handheld game.
Okay, it's handheld.
That's such a
Zelda: A
brown
Link
game.
Between Worlds
Yeah.
is the best
Insane.
handheld game. Like I said before, the best PlayStation game was The Last of Us. The best Xbox game was Brothers: A Tale of Two Sons. Did you try that, Dodds?
No.
Never tried it?
That
I heard it was good.
Steam.
It was on Steam as well.
I didn't try it.
Basically, they have a lot of different categories. No actual repeats other than the Game of the Year and the soundtrack. I agree with most of these winners. I like the Naughty Dog was the Studio of the Year. Blood Dragon definitely DLC is the best. The Last of Us was good. Apparently Zelda's amazing, but I haven't actually tried it.
GTA
soundtrack.
5 was Game of the Year?
Game of the Year, yeah.
I don't know if I agree with that.
No? Why would you
No.
put?
I don't have like something to substitute in for, but it's
Yeah.
the same as it always has been.
Not
It looked-
really.
It looks better, and there's more things you can do, but I don't know. I wouldn't call it.
Well, I
wouldn't call
find
it
the
Game of Year.
overall tempo of the story was a lot better than the fourth.
Yeah.
Like the fourth one was just
But
I could not play that.
I've been playing for maybe 10 hours, and I'm 25% through the game. And I feel like the earlier ones, if I've been playing for 10 hours, I'm like 10% through the game.
Okay, yeah,
Like
but
the story's much longer in the older ones, but I don't know. I haven't gone through all the side quests. I'm powering through it because I want to get to the end and then just fuck around for a bit.
okay.
I
The
find-
ending's pretty cool.
I'll see.
That end it gives you like a psyche val. It's hilarious. Mine was funny.
I find
Mine was.
I find GTA 5 like story wise is a lot better than at
Any of
least
the other
first
ones.
The
three.
development of it.
Sorry,
Yeah.
I mean not the first three. At least like 3, Vice City, and San Andreas. I mean, in comparison to 4, because 4 was next gen. I guess they wanted to be more about like the American dream. That's why they had some.
Yeah,
Nico.
Eastern
Trevor,
European.
Trevor is definitely my American dream.
Trevor.
A Canadian
I
gone
thought he was the head of the biker gang, and I was like, sick. I'm gonna get a motorcycle. Gonna be in a biker gang, but no, he just fucking murders all of them.
Yeah,
Like, wow, there goes my dream.
there goes your dream.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I just
not quite.
at this certain point, just like a couple of hours ago when I was playing it, Trevor was just on a beach with a bunch of dead guys.
Yeah, that happens to everyone
Was he
apparently.
in underwear?
Yeah,
Yeah, with like a briefcase somewhere.
No
Yeah.
spoilers.
No, it's just like when you switch to people, he just shows up. And
Oh, okay.
The worst I ever had
That's
was
pretty funny.
Trevor
On the beach.
was on the beach, pretty much naked,
Yeah.
and he was just over 2 people sunbathing until they woke up and they're like freaking out or whatever. What did you guys think about the trailers?
I like Quantum Break.
Quantum Break, yeah. Did
What
you
they
play a
got.
lot of Alan Wake?
Yeah, I own the game.
Yeah?
Beaten it.
Okay, Matt played it too, right?
Which one?
Alan Wake. Didn't you like that?
I played both of them.
Yeah,
I enjoyed them.
Yeah?
They were fun.
So you looking forward to Quantum Break or
looks interesting.
Well, it looks interesting.
but the guy speaking didn't really.
No.
I mean,
didn't really sell it?
looks interesting. Well, what else was there that?
Well,
Thief.
it's cool.
Yeah,
Thief
Thief looked pretty
looked
cool.
pretty sick, but it looks like basically what's it called? Dishonored came out recently, and Dishonored pretty much took a lot of its stuff from Thief. Well, yeah. Which one least interested you of all the trailers we saw?
Probably Elder Scrolls on there.
Yeah, really?
Only because of the pay to play. Otherwise, I'd be all over that shit. But
Yeah.
I'm far past paying monthly to play a game.
Only because of the.
I'm not a
pay-per-view.
fan
Oh.
of Telltale games. I did like what was it, The Walking Dead,
Well, yeah.
but not for the art. It was just the story was good. But Borderlands, like they don't have to go into Borderlands. Stay away from Borderlands.
What was that other?
Yeah, because you're a Borderlands fan. You just don't
I
want them
like
to touch it.
Borderlands.
Fucking love it.
Yeah, but they're also making the Game of Thrones
I
one.
don't care about that. I'd
You don't
rather
watch
just watch
Game
the
of
show.
Thrones?
I watch it.
Okay.
I don't want to see a game of it.
It could be cool.
the game of
Although
Game
it was
of
pretty
Thrones.
funny.
That's
I
what they
saw
call it?
Game
I saw-
squared of Thrones.
Mayor, which one did you think was the worst,
The worst.
or the one you're least looking forward to at this point?
Quantum. I didn't like that one.
Quantum Break. Yeah. Did you ever play Alan Wake?
Yeah, I played Alan Wake.
Yeah.
Did you beat it?
No,
Did
Of
you
course not.
You didn't
I
like
didn't
it?
want to. Yeah, I didn't like it that much.
I never actually played Alan Wake. It never really appealed to me at all, and plus I never had an Xbox, and at that point I never really played PC games.
It's on PC
It's
now.
on PC.
It's
I know
fucking
it is on
hard.
PC, but I never. When it was popular, I didn't have a good
Yeah.
PC to play it, so I just never got around to it. Quantum Break looks cool, but it's going to be an Xbox One exclusive, I think. Probably not coming to PC, at least not for a while. I don't know. I might play it in a couple of years, but I don't think I'll play it when it comes out. It looked kind of cool, but it's. I don't know. We'll see how fast the time thing goes off. Until it gets dry. I mean, like there are like Time Splitters does time very well,
Yes.
but there are some games that have like the time time shift. Did you ever play that?
I think so.
The PS3 game.
Nope.
Where it's like a first-person shooter that you can freeze time and shit. Like that game got mixed reviews because of how they did the time. Like sometimes it worked really well, sometimes it didn't.
Was it
Okay.
like Prince of Persia?
No, it was a first-person shooter where you just froze shit. But anyways, so it depends on how because like their main gimmick is the manipulation of time. So if they do it well,
Okay.
then it could be very well
So-
done.
You mentioned time and all, so you're expecting fast, but what about furious?
Stop plugging that in.
Well, if you go too fast, too furious, you may die.
The worst.
That's
Exactly.
terrible.
That's tasteless.
Awesome.
Actually, Thief would be the one I've been.
Looking forward to the most.
That's the game where you're slow and curious.
Brandon's the worst. Brandon's the worst sometimes.
No more masks.
No more
No more
masks.
masks.
Dodds, you're going with Elder Scrolls 2?
Yeah, I mean, I was super stoked for it. Like, I saw the cinematic trailer like months ago, and you know,
It looked
gave me
pretty sick.
goosebumps. I was got the nostalgia going, but
Subscription fee.
I'm not paying a subscription to your console. Dude.
Well, you used to play WoW a lot.
I played the shit out of WoW,
Yeah.
and I fucking hate that I wasted so much money on that goddamn shit.
Oh, it is
Yeah,
expensive.
Same here.
I can't go back for pay to play. I can't do that.
No.
I can't consciously make a decision to pay monthly to play a video game.
See,
Yes,
the
you can.
problem with
It's like
mine-
a bill. It's like a phone bill.
It is a bill, and it's just
Look, if you put it on your credit card, you'll never see it.
Do
I know. No, I'm not gonna.
It's
happen.
subconsciously.
you pay
there.
for Netflix?
No.
Okay.
I have a friend's account.
Out of all those trailers, I'm not sure. What I can say is that what I'm really looking forward to is the No Man's Sky or whatever. What the fuck was it called?
Procedurally generated one.
The procedurally generated like space game.
Yeah, that's
Because-
cool.
I love space games, and this looks sick. And you just kind of fly wherever you want.
Yeah, it's very Star Wars / Star Wars meets Minecraft.
Star Wars meets Minecraft.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly, basically.
which
But there was
I agree
that.
with.
You ever play Terraria?
Yeah.
Okay, so they're coming out with a space.
Terraria?
No, it's basically
Space
Space
Area?
Terraria, but I can't remember what it's called.
Starbound?
Starbound, that's it. It's basically Terraria, but you can make a ship and fly to different planets and do all kinds of random shit. It's very cool.
It's already out though.
Yeah, it's out in beta right now.
Terraria was cool. I just didn't have 50 hours to make the most epic character of all time like everyone else did. I looked up server lists and I would join a random server and like I
Play Minecraft.
have a gold hammer
Play
and this
Mi-
guy's like fucking floating around on a jetpack or
Play
some
Minecraft.
shit.
Yeah, but finding that stuff is really hard. But if you find really cool people, they'll give you that shit.
Yeah.
Like Compo got all this cool shit. Alex got like wings, I think. He got like these angel wings. You could just fly around. It's bullshit.
I have a cloud. Make me double jump.
Oh, really? That's
Yeah.
cool.
All I know is when I saw some people playing it, a giant worm showed up and killed everybody. And then that was the end of the game.
Yeah, that's a little boss.
That was the end of the game.
That's not the end of the game.
No, but they lost everything because they couldn't get it back because the worm was camping or shit.
They were playing on hard mode. That's
I
why.
guess so. Like they would go on the ground and they would just die.
If you play on like medium or easy or whatever, when you die, you just die and you keep your shit. If you're playing on hard, you just lose all your shit in that one spot and you have to go get it. What?
He's laughing at his own picture.
I'm laughing at that.
Oh,
No.
Yeah, I bought that shit on a Humble Bundle.
People
for like
keep on
$2.
commenting on my beard, and it's
Yeah, because your beard's gone. You shouldn't have shaved it.
yeah,
You
because
should have
The
trimmed
terrorist
it,
beard,
trimmed
man.
it down.
No,
People are
you
like-
should have left it as the terrorist beard.
I should have just
Just
shaved.
don't go on vacation.
I should have just kept the neck as part of my
Oh
beard.
God,
Oh,
the neck
no.
beard? Never do that ever.
I never even answered that question, by the way,
Well, what's your least anticipated one?
because like to be honest, I don't even know the list of all those games.
You don't even know the list.
I mean, I watched the trailers with you, obviously.
Yeah, but you don't know
Yeah,
which
well,
ones
you
they
know
were.
what's the
I
least-
forgot like
You know what's
half.
my
Okay,
most
yeah.
anticipated game? There's a sequel coming out for a game called Southwad.
Anyways, if I'm gonna go through the list, there was that No More Sky or whatever, No Man's Sky.
No more Max.
No Man's Sky, which was procedurally generated space game. There was there's Thief. There
Witcher
was the Telltale game. There's The Witcher 3.
Both
Yeah.
Telltale.
The Witcher
games.
3 looks sick.
That's I was gonna say The Witcher 3 is my favorite.
Yeah. Destiny also. There was the Tomb Raider one, but we didn't watch it, but it's essentially the same game just for next gen.
Yeah.
There
The
was
Strider and the Ogre.
yeah, we didn't watch those either. That was the Titanfall one.
I had no idea what the fuck that was. I'm like, are these guys ripping off Titanfall? I
No,
told
it's
them that.
Titanfall.
Yeah,
It is Titanfall.
I'm like, Titanfall's falling, but it's called Strider. I'm like, what the
Yeah.
fuck's going on?
it was the
one of the
type of
bots.
mech.
Yeah, I realized that.
There was
South Park.
the Division,
Yeah.
South Park.
South
Okay.
Park was hilarious, but
Yeah.
I haven't played a South Park game since N64.
I-
I'm about to start now.
I'm gonna say South Park.
Yeah,
Did you
you're
see it?
anticipating that.
Did you watch it? His attack is a fart into his hand and he throws it.
Yeah, I
Yeah, we
saw
just
it.
watched it. He was
But
just
here,
here.
why don't you remember it?
Actually, he
I
was sitting
did
where he
see
was.
it.
Anyways, actually, my most anticipated was it's not The Witcher 3. It was The Division because that looks fucking sick. Ever since I saw that
Is
at
that
E3,
like a math game where you divide stuff?
yes.
What about multiplication?
Ever since I saw that at E3, I thought it looked amazing, and it wasn't really a gameplay trailer. It was just showcasing the engine they're using, and it looked amazing.
That did look pretty cool.
So I'm really looking forward to that.
Snowdrop.
Sorry,
Yeah,
Snowdrop.
Snowdrop.
Yeah. But what I was going to get into is out of the list of the award winners, I didn't even name all of them. I named most of them. But what do you agree with and what do you not agree with out of this list?
I agree with most of it.
Most of it, yeah. Which one do you not like?
Well, I
do you
didn't
not
hear
like?
all of them,
Agree
so I could.
Okay, well I'll go over them again a second time. Game of the year was GTA.
Well, I didn't even play it, but I still think it should win that. It's probably gonna win it.
Studio of the year was Naughty Dog. Best shooter was BioShock Infinite. Best RPG was Ni no Kuni. Best DLC was Blood Dragon. Best PlayStation game was The Last of Us. Best Nintendo game was Super Mario 3D World. Best Xbox was Brothers: A Tale of Two Sons. Best handheld was Zelda: A Link Between Worlds, and the soundtrack was GTA 5.
I'll fucking agree with the GTA 5 soundtrack all day long.
Yeah,
You got Dre,
Dre.
Snoop Dogg.
Plus,
Yeah,
you
I
got,
know,
like,
it's pretty
you
sick.
got you got tracks that aren't on
Steve
any
Miller.
album.
Yeah, but see, the thing is, whenever I listen to the GTA soundtrack, I listen to the obscure channels like that played like the jazz
Yeah.
and the random reggae and stuff like that. I
No,
don't listen
the rap
to
one's
the
the best, man.
I don't listen
Yeah,
to the
man.
rap or the
So
pop
Los
music one.
Santos
Yes!
Radio, whatever the fuck it is. Like, you just get in the car and then just all of a sudden, like,
Soul Wax is good
Soul
too.
Wax, yeah,
Fly Low. Fly Low. I like Fly Low.
yeah.
There's
They have really good stations, so definitely it deserved
Yeah.
the win.
Yeah.
If it had it been last year or the year before, whenever like Hotline Miami came out, definitely give it to Hotline Miami because that has a sick
That has-
soundtrack.
a great soundtrack.
Yeah.
Like, hands
You haven't
down.
played it? Play Hotline
Oh,
Miami.
God.
So,
Next time it's cheap as fuck on Steam. Buy it. You will not regret it because it's so fun.
did Brothers originally come out on the Xbox?
I think so, but it might have been at the same time as PC.
Okay, so
Shooter. I mean, it's like I think
Yeah.
we've already discussed this
it is
before.
questionable.
Like Bioshock isn't a shooter in my opinion.
Yeah, the best shooter, BioShock Infinite, is a little bit weird. You would think maybe Far Cry 3 might win that because wasn't Far Cry 3 very good?
Was it this year,
Yeah.
though?
I thought it was this year.
I think it
No,
was last
For shooter?
year.
did Far
I mean,
Cry
Last
3
year,
come
but
out?
the DLC
If
was
Blood
this year.
Dragon-
Oh, that's why Blood Dragon got it. Okay. But yeah, most of this list is pretty solid. I never actually played Brothers: A Tale of Two Sons, so I have no clue what it's about.
it's hard. You're controlling two people at the same time.
Are you actually controlling two people? Or
Yeah,
like,
no, you're actually.
'cause,
It's
like-
a puzzle game. It's a platform puzzle game, kind of, and you're controlling two people at the same time, and you got to help them do puzzles together.
Did you play it, Matt?
No, but I've seen a lot about it. I wanted to get it.
So it's like random puzzles in Ni no Kuni.
Yeah.
whatever
controlling
game
both
you were playing
characters.
last week. That Shadow game.
Oh, Contrast.
Yeah.
That was an interesting
It
game.
was very bizarre.
Contrast. See, the thing with Contrast is I like the world, I like the characters, I love the music, and the concept is amazing. Everything about that game just oozes atmosphere. It's so amazing.
Yeah.
But then the game is just horribly executed. It's just such a piece of shit. It's just
I felt the same
so-
way about Dishonored.
yeah, really.
I
I
like
did
Dishonored.
not like Dishonored.
You did not like
I
Dishonored?
played it over the span of a month, and I played maybe like 10 or 12 hours.
Oh yeah.
And I just did not enjoy it.
No.
I hate fucking, like, oh, you can't kill that guy because if you kill him, there can be more rats.
Yeah.
It's like, no, I just
Yeah.
want to
But
murder
that,
the
that made
shit.
it no,
We
but
know
that made it
about that.
interesting because it was. I went
Yeah.
the first playthrough. I did all stealth. Didn't kill a single person. Second playthrough, I was gonna
Just
kill
murdered everybody.
Yeah, I just started murdering everybody. I got destroyed by the rat.
Yeah, the story was awesome, man. I just hated the rats. I just didn't want to fight rats. That was...
Anyways, you can't really disagree with most of this list, other than the BioShock Infinite. That's a questionable shooter,
yeah, that's
but
pretty questionable.
other than that,
But I mean,
Studio
who
of
else
the
are you
year.
going to give it to? Like, you're not going to give it to CoD, you're not going to give it to Battlefield, because
It makes sense.
That's my problem.
pretty comparable.
There's no other shit.
But Bioshock Infinite, to me, is not a shooter.
That's my
No.
problem with video games these days.
You might
is
as well
just
call
that-
GTA a shooter in that case.
Yeah. But see, it won Game of the Year. It can't win
Yeah.
Best Shooter of the Year.
I mean, that's my problem with games. I mean, this is going to be my question. Is that like I find so many games will come out at the full $59.99 or $69.99 and then drop down so
The
fast,
$39.99.
like $29 or $39.99 because there's no demand for it anymore.
Yeah.
And there's like all these innovative games coming in at $59.99 or whatever, $60, and
The $30 like 4 months later.
and then yeah, because
'cause
no one's buying them
It's the
anymore.
initial, it's the initial
everyone's-
shock value.
Yeah, most of the time games will only sell when they release and then when they're on sale. Like on Steam, basically when we release our game, bam, The first like couple of weeks, good sales. Then nothing until there was like the summer sale, and then in 8 hours, boom, you sell just as much as you sold when you fucking released.
Think about it this way: wouldn't it be better to like say the average price point of a game is $60?
Mhm.
Wouldn't it be better for your game, like or any game, like considering your fan base is much less than that of Call of Duty and whatnot, to come out at $40? Because the $20 drop.
That's the thing.
Will attract more people initially.
That's the thing. We were talking about. That's like it's almost like the culture of Steam right now. You want to release a game, like a lot of games now are releasing, instead of at $15, they might be 20 or 25. Because the people that really want to buy the game, even at $25, like people on Steam, like on the forums were like, if you had released your game for like 20 or $25, I would have still bought it. At $15 is amazing, right? So like had you released at 25, you might have lost a couple of sales, but you would have gained, you would have been like the volume, like the amount of money you made would have been more or less the same. And then when it was 50% off, instead of being $7.50, you'd still be $12.50. So I mean, like basically release it at double what you want to, and then when it's on Steam sale, people will buy it anyways because it's like a deal.
It's like those deals from Walmart where they say they're giving you a deal, but it's actually the original price they're giving you. They just put the word sale next to it.
There's no markup at that point.
You save.
Compo's point though, the only company that isn't doing that is Nintendo, and it's reflecting their sales.
Nintendo does the opposite. They'll limit their stock and they'll jack their prices up. Like so, like a Sony Greatest Hits $30 game will be $50 for Nintendo.
But see, the thing is, like, basically Nintendo just runs off of their fucking first party games.
No, but it's not even that. It's well, it is that. But the thing is,
hey man, that
they
Pokemon.
love to limit or pretend or create this idea in consumers' minds that the quantity is limited. So you're going around looking for a certain game and you can't find it. So you're willing to pay $50 for the game at that point.
When you find it,
yeah. When you find it. Like for example, when I got a Wii, I never owned Melee, and it cost me $50 for a GameCube.
Yeah, because Melee never lowers.
Yeah.
No,
it's more
it's
now.
Always.
It's like $70 now.
60, $70.
Oh god.
Okay, on that note, that's it for us. So, like, comment, subscribe, check us out. We do these podcasts live now. A lot of this is edited for coherency, so if you want the definitive edition, you have to come watch us live.
No, but that's not the only fan. It's that other guy there, Mudstop or
Mudstop.
Mudstop. Yeah, he comes all the time.
Yeah, that's the other guy.
Mudstop. And CJ from San Andreas.
Yeah. Jesus.
Anyways.
Edit. No. Edit.
Mudstop. Yeah, Mudstop.
That's it. Compo, that's
not
the guy.
Edited.
Anyways, that's it for us, so catch us next week. See you guys.